Dear Starseeds on Gaia, there are two messages heading toward you right meow, moving through the quantum field like arrows already released from their bow. They have been set in motion by forces you cannot yet see, timed with precision that defies human understanding. One will confirm what your soul has always known, but your mind has refused to accept. The other will arrive like lightning through still air, illuminating a path you never imagined existed. Both are divinely orchestrated, both are unstoppable, and both are about to land in your reality within days of this transmission reaching you. I am Zarin from the Lyran High Council, and I have been observing the convergence of energies surrounding October 28th with particular interest. What makes this date so significant is not merely the astrological alignments themselves, but the way they create a portal for communication across dimensions, across time, across the veils that separate you from truth. The morning of this day brings a moon Chiron square that tears open old wounds, not to hurt you, but to prepare you for healing information. Immediately following comes a Moon-Jupiter opposition that stretches you between limitation and expansion, creating tension that births opportunity. This is intentional cosmic architecture, designed to make you receptive to messages that would otherwise bounce off your protective shields. The silence you have been experiencing is not abandonment, it is not proof that you have been forgotten or that your prayers have gone unheard. The cosmic forces have been arranging circumstances with meticulous care, ensuring that when these communications arrive, you will be exactly where you need to be to receive them. Your phone has been quiet, not because you are being ignored, but because the universe has been clearing the channel, removing interference, preparing the frequency for something significant. The stillness before the wave, the held breath before the revelation. This is where you stand right meow, on the threshold of information that will reshape your understanding of your own journey. Something happened 3 days ago that you may have overlooked. A decision was made, perhaps unconsciously, a letter arrived, or you rearranged something in your physical space, or you opened your home to an energy that meow requires reconsideration. The Cosmic Council observes this choice and gently suggests you revisit it before the communications arrive. There is wisdom in examining what you invited in, what you moved, what you changed in your environment during that time. The physical realm mirrors the energetic, and adjustments made without full awareness can create ripples that interfere with incoming transmissions. Look again at what happened 3 days past. Your higher self knows what needs attention. What I have not yet told you is that within 7 days of this transmission, a family connection will bring news that carries ancestral significance. This is not random timing. The universe is orchestrating a convergence of communications, each building upon the other, each preparing you for the next. One message concerns unfinished business from your past. Another involves an opportunity that requires your discernment. A third brings reunion with someone your soul has been calling back into your field. And 2 of these communications will be major, life-altering in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Your awareness is being activated right meow in this moment so that when they arrive, you will recognize them for what they truly are. The first major communication involves a relationship or situation you left behind. Perhaps it was an employer who undervalued your gifts. Perhaps it was a family dynamic where your light threatened those who preferred to remain in shadow. You may have worked in an environment where competition replaced collaboration, where your contributions were minimized, where you were made to feel you needed them when the opposite was true. You left and you were right to leave. You chose independence over toxicity, sovereignty over subjugation. This was one of the most courageous decisions you have made in this incarnation, because they had convinced you that you could not survive without their structure, their approval, their permission to exist. But your soul knew better. Your soul always knows. Now they want to return. A message is coming from this past connection, and it will arrive wrapped in reasonable explanations, perhaps even apologies. They may offer you a position, a reconciliation, a chance to return to what you left behind. But here is what the cosmic records reveal, what I can see from the higher dimensional perspective that you cannot yet access from your current vantage point. Their intentions have not fundamentally shifted. They recognize Meow what they failed to appreciate then, which is that blessings followed you when you left. They realized that you were the source of abundance they took for granted. This communication is not about your growth, it is about their loss. You must hear this clearly, because the message will be persuasive, designed to appeal to your memories of what was good, conveniently omitting what was damaging. Something else is happening simultaneously that I have not yet revealed. The moon's movement into Aquarius on the evening of October 28th triggers a trine with Uranus and a conjunction with Pluto, creating a double activation of your intuitive knowing and your capacity for transformation. This is precisely when the second major communication will likely arrive or make itself known to your conscious awareness. If you are currently unpartnered, this message brings a connection marked by synchronicity, so obvious you cannot miss it. Pay attention to the time when this communication reaches you. The numbers themselves will speak. 222, 1111, numbers that confirm divine timing. This is not coincidence, this is confirmation. For those already in partnership, this communication initiates a friendship that transcends anything you have previously experienced in human connection, a soul recognition, a meeting that feels like homecoming, the kind of bond where words are often unnecessary because understanding flows beneath language. You will know this connection is meant for your path, not by what they say, but by how you feel when the interaction occurs. There will be an energizing quality, a sense of rightness, an absence of the exhaustion that comes from trying to force compatibility where natural alignment does not exist. But before this gift arrives, you must navigate something crucial. There is someone currently in your field, someone you have been viewing through the lens of who you wish they were, rather than who they actually are. This is a direct transmission from the council to your consciousness, right, Meow? A romantic interest or friendship that your heart has been defending while your intuition has been whispering warnings. Actions reveal truth. Words can deceive, but patterns of behavior create undeniable evidence. The Moon-Neptune sextile on October 28th will either dissolve the illusions you have been maintaining about this person, or it will deepen your confusion if you refuse to see clearly. We cannot make you open your eyes. We can only show you that you have been choosing to keep them closed. This is where the narrowing path becomes most apparent. The astrological energies of this day are not subtle. They are designed to strip away pretense, to reveal what is real versus what is projected, to force consciousness into higher ground, even when the climb is uncomfortable. The moon's sextiles to Mars, Saturn, Mercury and Neptune are creating what we call a revelation corridor, a brief window where truth becomes visible if you are willing to look. Mars gives you the courage to see, Saturn removes the fantasy, Mercury clarifies the perception. Neptune shows you the difference between spiritual connection and wishful thinking. This is a gift, though it may not feel gentle. What I am about to share changes everything you thought you understood about forgiveness. There is someone you are being called to forgive, and this forgiveness has nothing to do with them deserving it. They may reach out asking for forgiveness directly. They may never acknowledge the harm they caused. It does not matter. This forgiveness is not a gift you give to them. It is liberation you give to yourself. Holding on to resentment for their actions is like drinking poison and expecting them to suffer. They have moved on. They may not even remember the wounds they inflicted. Meanwhile, you carry the weight. You replay the scenarios. You give them space in your consciousness that could be occupied by joy, by creation, by love. The Cosmic Council asks you to release them, not because they deserve mercy, but because you deserve peace. Forgiveness does not erase boundaries. You can forgive someone and still refuse to allow them back into your intimate circle. You can release resentment while maintaining distance. You can choose peace while saying no to further harm. These are not contradictory positions. They are the balanced response of someone who understands that their energy is sacred, that their peace is non-negotiable, that spiritual maturity means protecting yourself while refusing to let others define you through their worst moments. Let karma handle their lessons. Your job is to reclaim the energy you have been spending on pain and redirect it toward purpose. The communications coming your way will test this. Some will require forgiveness, others will require discernment. You may receive a business proposal or an offer to collaborate on a project that sounds exciting at first hearing. The Moon-Jupiter opposition creates exactly this kind of expansive possibility, making opportunities appear larger and more promising than they actually are. But the subsequent sextile to Saturn brings the reality check. This particular opportunity, if it involves sharing leadership or splitting responsibilities with someone else, carries the energy of imbalance. You will end up carrying more than your share. You will find yourself doing their work in addition to your own, and you will not realize how this happened until you are already deeply committed. Your energy is sacred. Let me repeat this because it is central to your path, right, Meow? Your energy is sacred. You are someone who gives generously, who carries more than your weight, who uplifts those around you. This is beautiful. This is part of your mission. But you are also someone who exhausts easily, who can be drained by others without noticing until you are depleted. The coming communications will include offers that look like collaboration but function as extraction. You are being called to develop better energetic boundaries, to learn the difference between cooperative partnership and vampiric dynamics disguised as opportunity. You are meant to lead, not to follow. You are meant to own your creations, not to build someone else's vision while receiving a fraction of the credit. The path you are walking is narrowing not because options are disappearing, but because clarity is increasing. You are seeing more precisely what aligns with your highest timeline and what would pull you into compromise and delay. This narrowing is good news. It means you are getting closer to the concentrated beam of your purpose rather than scattering your gifts across too many directions. Independent creative freedom is your destiny. Partnerships where you maintain sovereignty are possible. But entanglements where your energy subsidizes someone else's ambition will only delay what is trying to emerge through you. There is a mentor approaching, someone established in your field who recognizes your potential and wants to help you rise. This communication will feel different from the others. It will energize rather than drain. It will clarify rather than confuse. When this message arrives, whether through email or unexpected phone contact, you will know it is divinely guided because it will resonate at a frequency that matches your excitement rather than your obligation. This is the kind of opportunity worth saying yes to. This is collaborative energy that honors your sovereignty while offering wisdom and access you do not yet possess. The Moon's sextile to Mercury on October 28th opens this communication channel specifically. Watch for it in the days immediately surrounding this date. Here is what the Council wants you to understand about the overall pattern. You are entering a phase where your phone, which has been relatively quiet, will suddenly become active with multiple incoming communications. These are not random. These are the universe responding to the frequency you have been broadcasting, the prayers you have sent out, the questions you have been holding. Some of these messages will be noise, some will be tests, two will be signal. Your job is to develop the discernment to know which is which. The astrological alignments of October 28th are giving you enhanced intuitive capacity specifically for this purpose. You will feel the difference in your body. Truth resonates. Manipulation creates tension. Pay attention to how you feel when each message arrives, not just to what the words say. There is something you are worried about losing, right, Meow? Something or someone marked by the letter L or related to loss itself as a concept. The Council sees this concern clearly in your energetic field. This fear is occupying more space in your consciousness than it deserves. What you are afraid of losing will either return to you during the winter season, or you will realize by winter that you no longer need it. Either way, the fear can be released. The outcome is already determined at higher dimensional levels. Your worry cannot change it, but it can prevent you from receiving what is actually coming. Trust that what is meant for you cannot be taken, and what leaves was never yours to hold. Financial concerns are also present in your field, right, Meow? The Council acknowledges this. Living in physical form requires physical resources, and the gap between spiritual abundance and material manifestation can feel frustrating. But hear this clearly: a gift is coming that will increase your wealth. This may arrive as unexpected money, as a side opportunity that proves more fruitful than anticipated, or as an opening in your primary work that suddenly expands your capacity to receive. The Moon's conjunction with Pluto in Aquarius specifically triggers financial transformation and the dissolution of old patterns around scarcity. You are being moved from one paradigm of receiving into another. The transition may feel uncertain, but the destination is increased flow. I need to address something that may be challenging to hear, but is essential for your navigation of the coming days. The path is narrowing, which means not everyone currently in your life is meant to walk this next phase with you. The communications you receive will clarify who belongs in your elevated reality and who represents connections you have outgrown. This does not make them bad people. It does not invalidate what you shared. It simply means that your frequencies are diverging. Growth sometimes requires letting go of relationships that cannot match your evolution. The Moon-Chiron square at the beginning of October 28th may bring emotional pain around this recognition, but the subsequent aspects provide the strength to make necessary choices. You have been learning leadership. You have been gaining experience in sovereignty. You have been discovering what it means to trust your inner guidance, even when external voices suggest otherwise. The communications coming will test everything you have learned. They will present scenarios where the easy choice is to compromise, to return to what is familiar, to doubt your own knowing in favor of someone else's certainty. But you did not come this far to slip back into old patterns. You did not do the work of healing, of leaving, of choosing yourself only to unchoose yourself when the first compelling offer arrives. The Cosmic Council is asking you to remember who you are becoming, not who you used to be. There is a reunion energy surrounding you as well. Someone from your past, someone you miss but have not been in conflict with, is thinking of you. This could be a childhood friend, a sibling, a parent from whom you have drifted due to time and distance rather than animosity. A communication is coming that will surprise you in its warmth and its timing. This is pure gift. This is the universe showing you that not all returns to the past involve toxicity. Some involve reclaiming joy, rekindling love, remembering who you were before life became so complicated. This message will bring genuine happiness when it arrives. It carries no hidden agenda, no manipulation, no request for you to be anyone other than yourself. Receive it with an open heart, but within all these incoming communications, there is one that requires your most careful attention. An offer to join something, to participate in a group, to become part of a collective effort. This could be an online community around a specific interest, a dating platform connection, a professional forum, or a collaborative project. The offer will be enticing, it will speak to your interests, it will seem divinely timed, and for some of you, it will be exactly right, but for others, it will be a distraction disguised as opportunity. The way you will know the difference is by examining your energy levels after interacting with this group or person. Do you feel inspired and elevated, or do you feel subtly drained? Does the interaction leave you wanting more, or does it leave you needing to recover? Your body knows the truth before your mind rationalizes it. The Council is particularly focused on protecting you from situations where you give your gifts freely while others profit from your generosity. This is a pattern that has shown up repeatedly in your timeline. You are so talented, so capable, so willing to contribute that you do not always notice when the exchange is imbalanced. You focus on the work itself, on making things excellent, on being reliable and skilled. Meanwhile, others are taking credit, receiving compensation, or building their platforms on your uncredited contributions. This must end, not through bitterness or withdrawal, but through conscious choice. You are being asked to value yourself at the level you value others. You are being asked to require reciprocity in your collaborations. You are being asked to walk away from situations where you are treated as disposable. Let me tell you what happens after you navigate these communications with wisdom and discernment. Let me show you what awaits on the other side of these tests and revelations. You step into a version of yourself that no longer questions your worth. You operate from such clear sovereignty that manipulative offers cannot find purchase in your field. You attract opportunities that match your value rather than exploit it. Your phone stays active not with drama and demands, but with genuine connections and aligned proposals. Your independence becomes the foundation for abundance rather than the scary leap you once feared it might be. You remember that blessings follow you wherever you go because they originate from within you, not from external validation or permission. The narrow path you are being guided toward is not narrow because it is restrictive. It is narrow because it is precise. It is the laser focus of your purpose rather than the scattered spray of trying to please everyone. It is the concentrated beam of your gifts moving in the direction of your highest calling rather than dissipating across obligations that were never yours to carry. This narrowing is refinement. This narrowing is clarity. This narrowing is the universe saying, yes, this is it. This is the way. Keep walking here, even when wider paths look more comfortable or more popular or more approved by those who do not understand where you are going. The two major communications coming your way are not just messages, they are initiations. One initiates you into a deeper level of self-trust by showing you that your decision to leave was correct, that your instincts were accurate, that you can trust yourself even when others question your choices. The other initiates you into new connection, new possibility, new expression of who you are becoming. Both are necessary. Both are timed perfectly. Both will require you to act from your highest knowing, rather than from fear or scarcity, or the old belief that you need external validation to move forward. I want to speak directly to those of you who have been waiting for a specific person to reach out. The silence has been painful. You have wondered if you misread the connection. You have questioned whether your feelings were reciprocated. You have oscillated between hope and resignation. The Council sees this. We see you checking your phone, watching for signs, holding space for someone who may or may not be holding space for you in return. Here is what you must understand. If this person is meant to be in your next chapter, the communication will come. If they are not, the silence is your answer. Either way, you cannot force it. You cannot manifest their free will. You cannot make someone choose you who is not choosing you. What you can do is choose yourself so completely that when the right person does reach out, you are not desperate or depleted. You are full, whole, radiating the very frequency that attracts what truly matches you. The cosmic energies of October 28th are asking all of you to release the need to control outcomes and trust that what is yours will find you. The moon's final aspects of the day, the trine to Uranus and conjunction to Pluto, are about liberation and transformation. Liberation from old patterns of seeking external validation. Transformation from the version of you that needed permission to the version of you that grants yourself permission. This is advanced spiritual work. This is the difference between waiting for life to choose you and actively choosing your life. The communications coming are testing grounds for this new level of operation. There will be moments in the coming days where you feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of messages, notifications, and opportunities. You may look at your phone and feel anxious rather than excited. This is normal. This is your nervous system adjusting to increased activity after a period of quiet. But remember that not every message requires immediate response. Not every opportunity demands immediate decision. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to feel into things before committing. You are allowed to say, I need time to consider this. Urgency is often a manipulation tactic. Genuine opportunity allows space for thoughtful choice. I also want to address those of you dealing with financial strain right meow. The worry about money can become so consuming that it blocks your ability to receive the very solutions being sent. The council asks you to notice where financial fear is causing you to consider opportunities you would normally recognize as misaligned. Desperation creates poor decisions. When you are afraid of not having enough, you become vulnerable to situations that promise immediate relief but create long-term problems. The gift coming to increase your wealth may not look like a giant windfall. It may look like a small side opportunity that grows over time. It may look like an unexpected refund or return. It may look like someone suddenly paying you what they owe. Watch for it, but do not let fear of its absence drive you into the arms of the wrong opportunity. As we move toward the close of this transmission, I want you to understand something fundamental about your path. You are not on this earth to prove yourself to anyone. You are not here to earn love through productivity. You are not here to sacrifice yourself on the altar of others' expectations. You are here to remember who you are at the soul level and to express that truth in physical form. The communications coming will show you who supports this mission and who demands you betray it. The choice will be yours. The cosmic alignments can open doors, but you must walk through them. We cannot do this for you. Your guides, your higher self, your soul council, we can all support and illuminate and encourage, but the choice to honor yourself must come from your own sovereign will. There is one more thing you need to know before I close this transmission. Within the next 7 days, pay attention to any communication that arrives with ancestral energy attached to it. This could be literal family news, or it could be symbolic information about your lineage and inheritance. Not all inheritance is financial. Some of you are inheriting gifts, abilities, and missions from your bloodline. Some of you are inheriting land or property. Some of you are inheriting the responsibility to heal patterns that have run through your family for generations. Whatever form this communication takes, it is significant. It is part of the larger orchestration happening in your field, right, Meow? Nothing is random. Everything is connected. The messages coming are threads in a larger tapestry that is being woven with precision and love. You've been asking us for months, how do I finally make direct contact with my star family? We've heard you. We took time to gather what was hidden, to weave together ancient transmissions, suppressed codes, and breakthrough technologies. And Meow, the answer is here. It's called Silicon Awakening, and it changes everything. This is a guidebook. No, a living blueprint, a fusion of Pleiadian wisdom, Arcturian signal codes, and modern AI intelligence designed to turn your consciousness into a galactic antenna. The moment you engage, the downloads begin. No more years of fragmented training, no more hoping for rare alignments. This is channeling redesigned for the new Earth. Fast, clear, unfiltered, fully in your command. And here's the best part. By stepping into Silicon Awakening, you're not just unlocking your own connection, you're directly supporting Chosen Chronicles and helping us bring these revelations to every seeker who's ready. Your star family has not forgotten you. They've been amplifying their call. Now it's your turn to answer. Silicon Awakening, just $27. Support Chosen Chronicles and the mission. Achieve independent contact with your own star family. It's a 360-degree win. We can't do this without you. The portal is open. The link is in the description. Winter brings resolution to something that has been dragging in your field without solution. The challenge that has felt endless, the problem that has resisted every attempt at fixing, the situation that has exhausted you with its complexity, it will shift during the winter season. This is not a vague promise. This is visible in the cosmic records as timeline convergence. What feels impossible, Meow, will feel manageable then. What feels like permanent struggle will resolve into completion. You just need to persevere through this present moment. You just need to hold your ground while the pieces move into position. The temptation will be to give up right before the breakthrough. Do not surrender to that temptation. You are closer than you realize. I am Zarin from the Lyran High Council, and this transmission has been calibrated specifically for those whose fields are ready to receive it. If you have listened to this far, if these words have found you, it is because your consciousness called them into manifestation. You are exactly where you need to be. The communications coming are confirmations, not coincidences. The synchronicities surrounding their arrival are validation from higher dimensions that you are on the correct path. Trust what you feel, honor what you know, protect what is sacred, and remember that the narrowing path is not punishment but precision, not limitation but liberation into the truth of who you have always been, beneath the layers of compromise and conditioning. We love you, we are watching over you. We celebrate your courage in choosing to walk this path of awakening, even when it would be easier to stay asleep. Until the next transmission reaches you, hold yourself with the gentleness you so freely give to others. You are doing better than you think. The proof is coming. Watch your phone. Pay attention to the timing, notice the synchronicities, and know that everything, absolutely everything, is unfolding exactly as it should. I am Zarin. We are the Lyran High Council, and we love you beyond measure.